Thank you very much, Henry, and also Mabel and friends from the CCG. It's an honor to be here today for the release of the two important books. In my 3 or 4 minutes, I would like to make 3 separate points today. First, I am happy to have contributed to the book, The Future of China's Development and Globalization, Views from Ambassadors in China. My contribution, Norway creating a system of economic governance tailored to benefit all, provides an overview of the financial model of the Norwegian state. The chapter emphasizes the importance of trust in public institutions, the need to create value before we can share, the importance of high degree of participation in the labor force, for example, also facilitated by family-friendly policies, a tax system which focuses on redistribution of resources, and an education system which encourages innovation. For years, experts from Norway and China have exchanged views and experiences of some of these topics. And with the economic headwinds that are facing us and the need for structural reforms that we see in many countries, including Norway and China, I am therefore certain that both countries have much to gain in continuing such exchanges. Secondly, many have touched and spoken well about the global situation. As we are entering 2024, we are facing a serious international situation. I would like to thank Sid for mentioning that there are 70 conflicts going on in the world today. This is worth reminding us all of. Of course, also we see that the Russian attacks on Ukraine continue. And also, as our Jordanian colleague just expressed, the pain that is experienced in the Middle East these days. A humanitarian catastrophe is unfolding in Gaza, and we continue to call for a humanitarian ceasefire. We see that tensions in the Middle East remain high. For Norway, there is no alternative to an international order based on multilateralism and international law. In fact, this is in the interest of all states. Norway stands ready to cooperate both with China and other actors in peace and reconciliation efforts where we have common interests. 3, Henry, at an earlier session here, you encouraged ambassadors to be to come forward with very concrete and practical suggestions to China. At the time, we were talking about issues that could facilitate foreigners' lives in China during the pandemic period and when we had many COVID restrictions. Today, I would like to make a similar, but in a similar fashion, also a very practical suggestion. Of course, we are very happy to see that increased business travel and people-to-people exchanges have increased. We are also happy to see that China has facilitated some incoming travelers by extending visa-free policies to even more countries, and we would suggest that this is continued. But my very concrete suggestion today is that as the number of international visitors, including short-term visitors, come to China, we also see that all the Chinese apps that you need to be in this country, Alipay, WeChat, Didi, all these apps that you need to have your life functioning is a real hindrance for international tourists coming in who will stay here only for a short time, and also even for foreigners who are staying here for a longer time. So I would very much like to encourage the tech companies and China to make sure that all these apps become more user-friendly, that they are in English, that they support foreign credit cards, that it is that they are easily that you can communicate with them as an individual, as a foreign visitor, because at the moment these apps are like a barrier for foreign visitors coming into China. So this should be a low-hanging fruit, and if there are some good changes made to these kind of digital solutions, I'm sure also that China could be perceived as a country that is more willing to welcome foreign visitors. So thank you again, Henry and Mabel and all colleagues from CCG for hosting this event. And at the end, I would like to stress that that 2024 marks the 70th anniversary for bilateral relations between Norway and China. So we therefore look forward to a very busy and rewarding year. Thank you.